slightly earlier. Time yesterday I was still in bed. Oh, Gerry baby. Oh no, such early snoofs. Good morning, Drew. Morning, Hansen. Good morning, Palin. Good morning, Gerry. Good morning, Carl. Him touch him face with him hands, he does. Take that, Dr. Simon. Morning, Delta. Ooh, Jivo, thank you so much for the 27 months. Oh my gosh, thank you. Good morning, Ravane. I overslept again, but I woke up earlier than yesterday, so that's an improvement. But I had so many dreams. Like, it's like my dream box was like, oh, you want dreams, do ya? I'll give you dreams. And I had so many. All of them really, really short. Can you have some? Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get some really good sleep over the weekend. We can just turn off alarms, have a lie in. Hopefully it's going to be super snuggly. Good morning, Maxwell. I hope you're feeling better today too. Morning, Limewood. Morning, Megalomaniac. Rob and Rob. Monmouth. Morning, Guy. It was a very dreamful night. Good morning, Vamp. Morning, Zara. Morning, Bubble. So it started. Let me see if I can actually recall them all. Morning, Tris. Morning, Sam. Good morning, Andy. It started that I had a dream that Kirsty came in. Morning, Nico. It's only one fluffy. I have no fluffy buns at the moment. Comforter Knife was awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good morning, Hannah. About to head to bed, but wanted to pop in and say hi. I hope you have lovely sleeps, lovely snoozes. Good morning, Thunder. Morning, Lifelike. Fix my code bug just in time to join Bun stream. Nice. Good morning, Nick. Morning, RC. You missed it. Well, it will be going up on the YouTubes. Gerry, where are you? Oh, he's there. You can just see the little floof. Morning, Bennett. Hello. I giggled so much. We were both so nervous, Emma, honestly. We were both like so nervous. Oh, Vamp, don't you worry. This is what VODs are for. Well, if you want to. Gerry's got something on his foot. I don't know what it is. It might be a poop, just to warn you. Just to warn you. Morning, Holly. Morning, Ellie. So yeah, I had a dream that Kirsty came in and like sat down at the end of my bed. And she was saying like, it was like about something Ravs had done or something. She was saying like, oh, he went and said this. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, hang on a sec, Kirsty, how did you get in? And then Kirsty was like, oh, it was just very cold outside. And I was like, and then she left and I was like, hang on, that didn't answer the question. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, okay, she didn't actually get in. And then I was doing something and it turned out I hadn't actually woken up and I had another dream about, there was one in between two. I can't remember what one of them was though. One was just like an everyday dream and then I woke up from that. And then it was that I was back in my hometown and the army had taken over and Kirsty and I were driving round, and then we were in like they were like, okay, it's not safe to be in town, so let's just go home. Oh, look at that little runaway, little runaway, brave Gerry, and then we're like, okay, let's just go home. But on the way home, Fifi's doing little binkies under the table. We saw this fox, and have you been digging in there? You've got a muddy snoot. Look at all this. What's this? She's been digging in the dig box. Yeah, I saw a fox with 3 legs with a lead on. Morning, Hanny. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to stop. And then we got out of the car and there was this collapsed dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, now we have to help this dog. And I was calling up the vets, but then one of the nurses I used to work with turned up and I was like, oh, do you have this? And she was like, yeah, I've got this. And then I woke up again and I worked in a furniture shop with one of the Holby actors and the guy from Los Polos Hermanos. Hector. No, wait, is he Hector? No, Hector's the other one. Who's the fella in Breaking Bad? It was with him. Oh, Guy, isn't it? Gus Fring. Worked with him. And they were like floating around and balancing on all the beams. And then I woke up from that one and I was like, am I actually awake now? It's like, I don't know what to believe anymore. It was very strange. It was very strange. I didn't write them down. It's because I've just woken up. So they're all fresh. They will disappear soon. Thank you very much, Nick, for the 20 months. More months of buns with Bridie, aka Yogscast Buns. Thank you. Well, let me give I should try and get Gerry his medicine first as he's having a big snuff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Morning, Azul. But yeah, it's very strange. It was very strange. I wonder if I can leave this here whilst I get Gerry's medicine or if the bunnies will knock it over. Okay, 2 seconds. No, bunnies. Gerry boy. Gerry. 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 Can you come to me? I can see them right there. Oh, look at that. No, Gerry, you got to have it and then you can have your breakfast. Gerry. Oh no, I just smushed a bit of it onto the floor. Go on, Gerry. 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 Gerry, what's this? Why are you being a funny boy? Wait, do you want your breakfast first? Oh wait, what if you had it? No, he's not falling for it. He's not falling for it. I think he's just too hopeful about his breakfast. There you go, but you have to have it after breakfast. Rose. Morning, Stephen. I thought I heard a pellet drop on the floor, but I can't see it. I'm sure Puff will find it if there is. Dear, oh dear. Good morning. Wait, did I say morning, Anhol? Good morning. Nico did a ayah. Okay. My ayah for you is, what is your favourite Jingle Jam stream of all time? It doesn't have to be a regular one. It can be one that only happened once. But yeah, what was your favourite one? Munchy buns. There's so many. Look at them munching. I do know mine though. Fifi, do you have something in your eye as well, or is that just the light? Might just be the light. Hatfield's music streams was always my fave. Ah, those are good. Those are good. Simon and Lewis's Furry Awakening. Yeah. Civ Datlov, it sticks out a lot to me. Can office can be a fave? Yeah. The Greg's moment with Mousy. It's very close now. It's getting very close. I miss the karaoke. The karaoke was very lovely. Last year, Simon streamed the dandelion video, or Lydia never having used a knife on that cooking stream for the adrenaline rush. That was such a blunt knife, bless her. So blunt. Morning, Mexicos. There's only one I make sure to catch every time, and that's Jingle Cats. So I must say that bonus answer, my favourite Jingle Jam moment is probably most of the TTRPG Tom, Simon and Barry did last year. Ah, a good one. A good one. Big Fat Quiz the Decade. I'm wondering how, I don't know anything about the schedule this year. 'Tis still a surprise. Morning, Dr. Will. Good morning, Till. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna be happening. It'll be nice. Do you know anyone who has confirmed flying in? Has anyone said? I know there's people who are hoping to. Like, I think Xylus is hoping to. But I don't know how it's going to work with Remy. I think we might have to get either Xylus or Mousy, which is poop. It'd be nice to see them both. Loboto, thank you so much for the 28 months. My favourite gecko thief / adoptive mother on Twitch. Aww. Belly was making me giggle last night. She was just doing this really weird pose. And also she's taken to sitting on her food bowl just when we want to take it. So you have to sort of push her off, which you feel a bit mean about. But it's like, otherwise I can't feed you. Oh yeah, Boba will be over in a couple of weeks, I think she said, didn't she? She's coming over in November for sure. She's definitely here before Jingle Jam. I can't remember exactly when. I think maybe Doutos was talking about coming over. And Monk might come down. Don't think Rythian's coming. That's in a few days. Yeah, I think Boba's over quite soon. There you go. And there's your one. It's in there, Fifi. There you go. Who else? I don't really know, truth be told. There's a lot of people who have just been saying, like, you know, they think about it. But I think Boba's the only, like, confirmed. Maybe Potato. I think Potato's coming over. And Alistair said he might come down for a bit. Kirsty's coming down for a bit. But is Boba going to move to Bristol? I think it's quite complicated, like with visas and such. I don't really know how it works. Like actually moving from America to the UK. I think it's easier to move to what you call it? Like, I think it was easier for Mousy to move to the Netherlands than it would have been for her to move to the UK, which is stinky, because it'd be lovely to have them both here. Oh, Fifi. Well, that's a point. I don't know if Fion's coming over. That'd be very lovely. But yeah, it's nice when any of them come over, but I don't know. See, Gerry, this is why you should have let me do your medicine. You so schnuff. You are so schnuff. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Lois isn't really our employer. We're more part of a network than we're not like directly employed sort of thing. So it couldn't really work like that. But yeah, I think that is the plan overall, is that she would like to move over. I don't know whether she'd move to Bristol or just to the UK in general, but yeah, it would be nice. But yeah, it's always lovely to see whoever does make the trip. Alistair on the cooking show would be very good. I don't even know if he can cook. But we're in a gecko costume and steal. Morning, Aria. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna do the cooking this year, because I don't know if they'd want us to do the same. I'd just be like, I cooked what I cooked for Christmas, so I'd just be doing the same thing. So I probably want someone else this year. But it was very fun last year. I was asking Potato if he'd bring his bunny over, but I don't think he is. I don't think it'd be fair on the Banui. But it'd be lovely to meet her. I'm getting a lot of floof out of Fifi. So molty at the moment. I've got a big Fifi pile. Good morning, Dave. But yeah, it'll be nice to see people. It always goes so quickly, those 2 weeks. But I'm glad they did condense it down to 2 weeks, because I think it's better for everyone. I was thinking, I was umming and ahhing about doing a charity stream. I think I will leave it till next year. I feel bad because I think Nibbles do need the help now, and January is probably a terrible time because everyone's spent all of their money on Christmas. But I thought if I do it next week, there's like Kirsty's stream that she's doing, so I don't want to get in the way of that. And then it will just be so close to Jingle Jam. Good morning, Coco. When bunnies molt, can it get uncomfortable for them? I think it can. I think, well, it's mostly that if they groom themselves, they'll ingest the fur, and then that can cause like stomach blockages, which is obviously very uncomfortable for them. Good morning, Dino. So yeah, it's best to just sort of give them a little bit of a helping hand. If they're outside bunnies, it doesn't really matter as much. Or if they're wild bunnies, they tend to, be leaving their floof naturally in the places that it'll be shed. Because you can try to like recreate those sorts of things. Like if you give them like cardboard boxes. Morning, Shout Dog. If you give them cardboard boxes and make the holes like just big enough for them to go through, then they're like shed fur as they push through those. But then they usually just chew them bigger anyway, so it only works for so long. But yeah, Jerry's a lot easier because you can brush him, but you can't really brush Rex's. So it's a bit more difficult with Fifi. I tend to just have to smooth it out of her with damp hands. What colour is Mr. Puff? Wait, as in our Puff? He's black. He's lurking in the shadows at the moment. Good morning, Mana. He's on the bottom shelf there. You can't really see him because he's dark. But yeah. I don't know. Do you get different coloured Roombas? You probably can. You can probably pay for like fancy skins or something. You have to trap her in the run and get one brush in at a time as she runs around. Well, Jerry's quite good for brushing. He'll usually just like sit there If you're stroking his head at the same time as brushing him, Gerry, will you let me do your medicine now? Then he'll let you, as long as he's getting something that resembles just nice cuddles instead of it all being brushing. But yeah, look at this pile of Fifi that I've made. I've got a very good pile of Fifi. Oh, Gerry boy, please let me do it. Thank you. Here we go. Now you've had your breakfast. Get them snuffers out. Snuff up. What are you having a think about? Is there still something up your nose? It looks like he's thinking about sneezing again. Hey, morning, laddie. Laddie. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, all of the packages did arrive yesterday. There were 3 different types of bunny treats that were all in the same box, and then there was the light. And I was looking for the light, and I think he does need to be on those meds forever. I think that's just a general Gerry boy thing now. I was looking around for the light, and I was like, where is it? I can't see a box with my name on it. And it turns out it's because they sent it just in its like the light box sort of thing. And because I was looking for like a packaging box, I couldn't see it. And then Sarah came over and was like, oh, this arrived for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's right there. Like both Kirsty and I were looking, just like, I can't see like a box that would have a ring light. Looking either side of the actual box. Dear oh dear. Good morning, Twonk. But yeah, I set it all up last night. I set up my monitor arm with only one of my monitors, because the other one, it turns out, doesn't have the right backing. And then I set the light up. Did all the recabling. Got very angry. As you have to when you're doing these things. It does look good, yeah. The light is so bright. So bright. But yeah. Can you dim it? Oh yeah, you can dim it. But when it first turned on, there was a bit of a... I did the whole like cartoon looking down a hose thing. There was a bit of a delay before it turned on, so I turned it on, and it didn't come on. I was like, "Hang on, did I switch the switch the right way?" And I leant forward, and then it fully turned on. And I was like, "Ah!" Like a vampire seeing daylight. I was like, "Ah!" But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. And you can change the colour of it and everything. It's very fancy. There's like a little desktop app that you can use to dim it and stuff. You egg. I am an egg. Are we getting one of the new buns treats today? It's Friday. They're getting banana. It's a banana Friday. Wait, did I actually change the title of the stream to say Friday? I can't remember. Or did it just say Thursday still? I did. Yay! I suddenly thought, I have no memory of doing this. I might have just because recently I've been changing it on the Twitch app and then going over to the Streamlabs app for actually streaming. So I'm used to not changing it and just going live on Streamlabs. Hello, cow. The light has Stream Deck support. Oh, what? What sort of thing what is it, just like dimming it, and can you have preset things that you change it for? You're playing Ace Attorney with Rythian, right? No. Rythian was Wednesday. But dimming or light settings into the Stream Deck, just try it. Ooh, I have to have a muck around with that. Yeah, today is an ad day. For a game that looks quite complicated, and now I'm like, oh no. Morning, Charlie. I saw a little bit of Bree playing last night, and I was like, oh dear. Oh dear. Good morning, Bree. Yeah, it's very bad timing that we're doing the sponsor stream at the same time. The game is Tactics Ogre. It's a Squeenix game. And it just look... Rydian's going to be a lot better at it than I am. Get Brie in the call for some unpaid volunteering. I hope it goes well. I think it's a new one. I think it is a new one. But I'll just have to very carefully read through all the things. And I'm sure it will vaguely make sense. Now, I'll have all of you there. One of you will understand it, I'm sure. So you can explain it to me. I have the Elgato key light. I control it through my Stream Deck. Ah, nice. Nice. The Fifi pile has grown. Look at all this. So it's like Mario Rabbids, but Final Fantasy. I guess so, yeah. I don't know how whatchamacallit it is. It is turn-based. But yeah, I'll just have to wait and see. I think there's a lot. I think it is more complicated. And there are a lot more classes and stuff. I really enjoyed that Sparks game. At first I was quite shocked by how brutal it was. Because I was like, oh my gosh, Mario doing actual violence. But yeah, it was good. It was good. A lot of the staff from Tactics Ogre went on to create Final Fantasy Tactics. Ah. How many tactics are Ogre's going to have? There's being stinky is a good tactic. Keep people out of your swamp. There's there you go. That's all of the Fifi I collected today. Gerry, you don't want to snuffle that. That'll give you an even ticklier nose. I need a wee. Do you know I got up? Well, why would you know? I got up for 4 wees in the night. I was like, why did I hydrate so much? I need to stop drinking water after like 9 or something. Because otherwise, I got into bed and I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe it. I already need to go again. Alex was like, what have you done? I was like, I just hydrated too much. It's because the doctor said, like, one of the things you can do to help POTS is stay hydrated. And that's the only thing I've been able to do. That's like the one thing I can take control of. So, Gerry. So I've just been making sure I do that. Stay hydrated. Let me get the thingy. Okay, I'll put this in here. Look at those little noses. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Bunnies, are you gonna behave? I'm gonna run to the toilet and I'll be back very soon. Fifi, don't knock it over. Why do you both look so naughty? Gerry, don't chew the table. If anyone sees Gerry chewing the table... Ah, no. No. Feel free to tell him off. Okay, back in a bit. Gerry! No, naughty boy. Has he just been chewing the table the whole time? Is that all you've been doing? Hello, Pim. Hello, Dave. Gerry! No! He ate so much table that I'm proud. No! You're naughty! You're not a beaver, you're a bunny. Oh, bunny. Hello. Hello, Pickle. Fifi actually stopped him a couple of times. She is quite good with that. Like, if he chews things, she will sometimes be like, Fifi, I was complimenting you. She will go in for cuddles and try to stop him. Gerry. She got binkies. Are you excited? A Fifi? 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 There she goes. How do you pick bunny names? I've never named a bunny before, so I don't know. I had my childhood bunny was called Thumper, but he was called that when we got him because he was given up by my auntie. And then we adopted Genevieve, Princess Genevieve, to give her a full name. And then we adopted Gerry, and then we adopted Ffion. I never actually got to name any of them because Alex is a believer that you keep their names. If you adopt animals, you keep their names. And I was like, but what if they associate those names with being in a rescue, and then you want to give them like a new name for their new life? And he's like, nope. So yeah, we've always kept the name. Didn't name Diamond, didn't name Squeak. So yeah, I changed my name when I was adopted. Why not a pet? Precisely. But no, I mean, to be honest, I find people rarely call their pets by their sort of birth certificate name, so to speak. You did coin. This is true. We do call Belly Belly, but then we didn't actually adopt her. Our dogs have 3 different names depending on how naughty they've been. Oh no. Gerry does fit the boy. He's a very Gerry. And I feel like Fifi didn't even name me. I feel like Fifi is a Fifi. So their names do fit them. I do like to, if ever I'm looking at like free to a good home style websites with animals on, and it doesn't say their name, I will name them. But it's usually after like Lord of the Rings characters or Dota heroes or something. So it's probably a good thing that I don't get to name the animals. If a bunny was called Arnhul, surely you would rename it then? No, we'd just have to get Arnhul to change his name. That would just have to be the way. You can't change the names. Gerry's nose looks so damp today, bless him. Bless you, baby boy. Bless you, a baby boy. Gerry, would you like a treat? Would you like... Uh-oh. The secret starter treat. I got you a blueberry. They tried blueberries for the first time yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I can't remember. Time is a concept. But also, bunnies. Fifi, Gerry. There you go, one each. Why would you go for the same one? There you go. How have you made that stand up? Well done, bunnies. Come on in, Bex. How are you doing? Well done, bunnies. Treat successful. You ate fruit. Good fruit. Boy, he's just so fluffy he is. Fifi is slightly more defloofed now. I was wondering if you'd find that. When Jasper and Maple finish their treat, they're inside the other's mouths looking for more. That's usually Fifi. She seems to be feeling respectful today. Usually she'll just be like trying to eat whatever's left of banana or whatever it is out of Gerry's mouth. Now I want some banana or blueberry. How many bananas do you go through a week? Well, you can't give them too much because it is very high in sugar. Morning, Matara. So, you're gonna have a nana butty for lunch now. I'm still not convinced by this concept. I'm still not convinced by a banana sandwich. It just sounds very odd. Just sounds very odd. Although it does also have adorable bunnies. And she has a lion head too. Lovely lion heads. Do we have a hat for Bex? Is it your birthday? Oh, hello, Chewy. You are wrong to remain unconvinced. A banana sandwich. I just don't like the idea of banana and bread together. Just seems... I don't know. If Ffion had functional thumb, she'd probably open Gerry's mouth to eat the food out of it. Ben and I was talking about a frozen pea sandwich yesterday. No. I've not had banana on pizza. No. Banana bread is normal, but banana and bread seems odd. Right, let me find the hat. Shall I leave this here? Banana and banana bread I could do, but banana bread is moist, whereas bread is not moist. I missed the stream on my birthday due to work. Oh no! I don't know if I can. At the moment, it would have to be a Gerry butt hat because I can't reach either of their heads. Yeah, I can see like banana on a waffle. Banana. Maybe I would stretch to banana on a crumpet, but banana on bread. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can reach in this way. You're so picky about this. Why? It's because I just can't. Because I've not tried it, I can't picture it. Well, I think I would have to ease in. I think I would have to have like bread with chocolate spread and then put banana on that and then slowly make the chocolate spread thinner and then slowly it would just become banana and bread. Or peanut butter, chocolate and banana, that I can see. But the moisture content of this combination is subpar. No, thank you and good day. It's just very, I mean, there's some things that just seem strange until you try them. Here we go. Fifi. Fifi. Fifi is too curious. Do you want to come out here and I'll put it on Gerry? Hello. Blib, 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 blib. Blib, 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 blib. Hello. Polly, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Bex. Okay, let me do my... Oh, I think Gerry suspects. Gerry. A banana hot dog. Oh my gosh. Would a banana hot dog be a sandwich? I need one of you to settle down. Can I? Oh, hello. Wait, can I settle you down? Can I smush you? I think Gerry might be in a smushable mode. Okay. Oh my gosh, Fifi, did you hear that tummy rumble? Right. Fifi. Here we go. Happy birthday, Bex. I hope you have a very lovely birthday. I hope it is a wonderful, cozy, lovely, happy day. He is frozen. There you go. Is that what? There you go. Well done, Gerry. Good hat wearing. Very good hat wearing. There we go. He is in a smush mode. And I guess also, if he'll allow it, begin the smushes. Deploy the smushes. Happy birthday, Zara, for the other day. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, whatever you got up to. And I hope you're having a very lovely day today as well. Okay, there we go. It's like nothing even happened, Gerry. It's like nothing even happened. Got away with it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Is it true that you dispose of at least 3 collies' bodies by feeding them to your... Well, no, the bunnies are vegan. And, Belly's too small. I'm trying to think who would be the most likely to do that. It was your birthday in September. We seem to have... We've got a lot of September birthdays, I think, in Bun Squad. I think there's a lot of, what do we call it? We seem to have, my favourite pen Upton died on me last night. Oh no! I realised that because this is how little I've written letters in the last few years. I realised that I think I'm finally on my final ink cartridge for my pen, for my fountain pen. And I've not bought fountain pen cartridges since I was in secondary school. And that must be about, oh geez, since before some of you were born, I'm sure. So I was like, oh my gosh, I actually have to, where do I get them from? Back in the day, I had to get them from like W.H. Smith. Do they still do them in W.H. Smith? I don't know. I guess I can probably just get them on Amazon. But yeah. Woolworths. I'll just pop down to Woolies and get my cartridges. Wait, what? W.H. Smith was my first thought. Yeah, you can still get them from Smith's. Yeah, I might have to make the trip, make the pilgrimage down to Smith's. That's where I last bought them back in 2009. Yeah, it must have been like... I'm trying to think if I even used fountain pens when I was in like sixth form or if we'd moved on to Biro by then. That feeling when you get whether you quit secondary school 20 years ago. I mean, I did have like 3 or 4 cartridges left. Because they're the Parker pen ones, so they're slightly longer than the standard ones, like the little stubby ones you used to get with the balls inside. Well, the balls and the tops had pushed down onto the inside. Get a nice dip pen. I've never used a dip pen before. Like a feather quill. I'm a lefty, so my fountain pen usage was always questionable. Oh yeah, that's understandable. I love writing with a fountain pen. But yeah, I might have to, maybe, as I'm not doing it for schoolwork anymore, maybe I'll treat myself to some different colour cartridges. Maybe I'll get some, some nice purple or green ink for writing fancy letters to Talia. I used to always love when I think I got like a different colour ink cartridge from one of my other pens. And watching it like slowly change from one colour to the other when you were writing with it was always really nice. You have calligraphy pens. Nice. I've never done calligraphy before. It's like a proper art. If anyone's in the market for some nice pens, I recommend Pilot Precise V5s. Oh. I hated fountain pens, went to ballpoint as soon as I could. Oh, see, I do love what we call inky pens, but I can't think what they're actually, like gel pens. I like those. But biros I find quite frustrating because they just like, they can be quite spotty, their writing. Pilot's very expensive. They basically do supplies for architects. Oh. A nice mechanical pencil. A mechanical pencil is the one that you push the end and it pushes the lead out. I used to like those. But yeah, I like writing with a fountain pen. Talia, I asked if she got my letter yet, and she said that there's a postal strike at the moment, so I don't think she has. So my letter is in the post to her, but when it'll get there, goodness knows. I think there's something like 19 days of strikes between November and December, so it might get there for Christmas. Who knows? Hello. Why are you sniffling? Oh yeah, Gerry, you did say you think the strikes were cancelled. Fingers crossed. Haven't you heard of laptops? Oh, but there's something so nice about a written letter. Like, flump. I just love writing letters to people. It feels like I also tend to turn the bottom of my hand inky with gel pen. It just feels like, feels like you're taking the time to put towards someone when you write them a letter. I think if you're writing an email, I'm often very distracted. And you're doing like 5 things at once. Whereas when you're writing a letter to them, there's just such a focus on it. It's nice. I love getting letters as well. So handwriting letters is something, yeah, it's nice. I hate typing on a keyboard for some reason. I do find it if I have to write something, well, it depends really. If I'm writing a to-do list, it has to be handwritten because otherwise I won't read it again. If I type it, that's gone. I do like typing on a keyboard though. Need to get a pen pal so I can get more post. There used to be a website for finding pen pals, but this was a few years ago when the internet was a bit more trusting. So I don't know if it will still be. I used to go on Reddit to find pen pals. There was like a pen pal Reddit. And I'd just be on Reddit handing out my address to strangers. Had a pen pal in Wales for a while that I found on Reddit. But then I made her a cross stitch and I posted it, and I didn't think about it being more expensive to post, and she had to pay some of the postage, and then she never wrote me back again. I think she was too annoyed having to pay an extra 50p to receive my letter. Maybe it was Anne Horn. People looking for pen pals in prison. That is a thing, isn't it? Like, this is why I didn't say hi to her, too angry. I still owe you that 50p. I remember when I first had like internet friends and I tried to persuade one of them to be my pen pal, and he was like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. And he was like, okay, I'll send you a letter. And I opened it up and he had typed it out and printed it. And I was like, what was the point? You may as well have emailed me. You just cost yourself postage. Ice cream and 50p both added to the invoice. Oh no. Zero dim. But yeah, I do like doing handwritten letters. I love stationery. I love letter sets. I love getting matching envelopes to paper. It's so nice. I think that's one of the things that, like, if I didn't stop myself, I would spend so much money on just different papers. I'll write a letter from Word first because I'm extremely dyslexic. That's fair dues. That is fair dues. White envelope for white paper. I got the one I wrote to Talia on was like autumn themed. So it had like red leaves and deer and owls and stuff. And then I've got a froggy set as well that has like pond themed things on. So I'll write the next one on that. Unless she does get it in time, then maybe I could get a wintry set. I could get some nice winter paper. I'm so excited about the wax bee stamp I got for my letters. Do you know, I was actually thinking, because I got the love of writing letters, I was like, oh, should I have a points redemption to write a letter to someone? And then I was like, wait, no, don't encourage people to give out their addresses on the internet. Do you know what scrapbooking is? Yeah, I've never done it before. I do love washi tape though. But yeah, that would be too dangerous for me to get into. You're a stationery fairy. I imagine your pencil case in school was chock-a-block with stickers. I'm quite bad with stickers. Like, I leave them on their paper because I don't want to use them. I used to not be. When I was a child, my wardrobe was covered with stickers. But now I'm like, what if I put it in the wrong place? I'll save it for the perfect moment and then they never get used. I was actually thinking of making some scrapbooks, trying scrapbooking for the first time. Hang on. Alex, if you're listening, out yourself now. and stop listening. I think he's at work. I don't think he would be listening. Alex. Oh no if you heard. But I was thinking of making Alex some scrapbooks for Christmas. So one of our wedding and one of our honeymoon. I would like to make those, because at the moment all of our photos are just on a hard drive. He's not in the chat. Okay, good. He's all of our wedding photos are just on a hard drive. We never got any of them printed. So I thought it'd be quite nice if I just made like a little scrapbook with things from, like, I could make like put a little bit of our confetti that we had, because I've still got some, put that in like a little envelope, and just various things like that I'd like to do. I often look at my brother's wedding scrapbook. Yeah, if it was just on the shelf, it would just be easier to pick up and just look through it instead of on a hard drive somewhere, lost in a box. But yeah. And I would like to do one for our honeymoon as well, because all those photos. But for those ones, I need his photos as well. Whereas the wedding, obviously, they were just the official ones. But the honeymoon ones, I would need some of his. If you want some tips and tricks, you can ask me. I'll get my mother to answer. Thank you. Get a USB photo frame. They've got one of those in the office now, and it's really nice. Just cycling through all the time. The stickers aren't in stock anymore. Oh, do you know what? I edited them last night. Maybe that takes them down. Maybe I have to put them up again. Because Layla bought the stickers, and because even Gerry, because Gerry, because they were slightly too big, so they were still all connected. So I made them a bit smaller. So they're now 1.5 inches big if you get the smallest ones. Well, I guess it's time for me to head off, because I need to have breakfast. Here's a fun thing. I'm starting therapy today. So, we can go to Viz Tea. So I'll see how that goes. But I have time for tea and toast, and then I'll be getting a phone call. So hopefully it'll, bless you. Hopefully it'll all go okay. Reading Viz Tea a big bit. I'm going to run around the other side so you can see Jerry's face and we're not looking up his bum. Oh, well now I can. Oh, Gerry, where is your face? But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day. I will be back at 2 for a #sponsored stream, #ad Tactics Ogre, which I'm really scared about. So I hope it goes well. But hopefully I'll be nice and calm for it anyway. So even if it doesn't go well, hopefully I will have learned ways to stay calm. But yeah, everyone, have a very lovely day. Thank you so much for chatting. And if I don't see some of you later, have a good weekend. Look after yourselves. Be good. Mwah, 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 mwah. Write letters to people you've not spoken to in a while. Something. You're lovely. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. You can hear Fifi destroying in the background. Fifi! I'll leave her to it. It's just you and me, Gerry. Yeah. Can I reach to smush you? Oh no, I've disturbed a boy. There you go, he's smushed. There we go. Oh, thank you, Nico. Happy birthday, Bex. Have a lovely birthday. Bye-bye.